Hey everyone, this is Greg. Welcome back to Geek Cheese, and welcome back to Diablo 3. Alright, so we are going to go on our quest to the unknown depths. Shadow lock opened. Wait, no. Yeah, I guess the unknown depths. Storm halls. So I guess we're gonna go there and search for the Black Soulstone. But before we do that, I did upgrade. I did level up my my dude, Cooper the Demon Hunter here, and we got this little cool power now. Watch this. I shoot a freaking skull. I shoot a freaking skull that's on fire. I essentially shoot Ghost Rider out of my bow or whatever I. That's so freaking cool. So I'm very stoked about that, as you can tell. So we're gonna travel through here, I guess.
I have built all of this for
Yeah.
my research and my experiments.
Yeah, this.
The Black Soul.
Yeah. This cool guy's kind of not cool. So we have to go up this a ways. I am looking down and almost walked right off the cliff.
Cole's hospitality is somewhat lacking.
So we have to go up here, and we have to go down one of these paths or something like that.
Look there.
This reminds me
Statues
very much
Cole's
of Mortal
guardians.
Kombat the
I
movie.
think they are
Remember
almost
that?
as angry as he is.
Does anybody remember Mortal Kombat the movie? That walking pile of garbage that I totally saw in theaters? Come on now.
Angels are no better than
And Mortal
demons.
Kombat
Did you
Annihilation.
know that
Saw
they
that in
once
theaters
voted on
too.
whether or not
That's
to
the second
eliminate
one.
all of
They made
mankind?
2 of those.
Only one vote saved us from extinction.
Tyrio. He is the only one of them to care about us.
Yes, whatever else he may be, he is the aspect of justice. And there is no justice in murder.
There's no justice in Mortal Kombat either. That's why it's called Mortal Kombat. So, I don't know if you all are aware, but they made a Mortal Kombat, well, they. Whoever they is, I think it was an independent filmmaker actually made a Mortal Kombat mini-series or micro-series on YouTube a while back. And it told some of the lore, told some stuff, some new tellings of some of the characters, and I'll be honest, it was phenomenal. I think it was eventually picked up for a series. Holy cow. Yeah, so I think it was picked up for a series. That's just so badass. Whatever that is. I think it was picked up for a series on YouTube, I believe. And it, I don't think it ever really went anywhere, though. I think it might not have been on YouTube. It actually might have been on
cool spell books around.
one of those
And become as mad
other
as he.
sites. I don't know.
Never.
Crackle, maybe? No, not Crackle. I don't think it was Crackle. What the fuck is that? Ancient construct. What the fuck was that all about? I don't know. It wasn't Crackle. I think it was. I don't know what that is. I think it was YouTube. Anyway, it was very well done. The first season was very well done. I don't know about the second season.
Power throughout his archives.
I don't remember if the second season was like any good. I honestly think it might not have been. So my rain down arrows, I think, is now a little more refined with my level up, which is pretty cool. There's like weapon racks. I really don't. It's up a legend. That's not too bad. Really don't really need any weapons, I don't think. Let's see, where's the map? So we gotta go up this way. Really don't need anything, honestly. But yeah, so Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. I think weren't they supposed to make like a like an actual TV show for like NBC or something? I may be misremembering that. That's big news. He gone. I think they actually may have started to do that, or maybe it was like for USA Network or something. Hey, there's a treasure guy. Or no, it's not.
That was just a taste.
I want to say it was for maybe it was for FX. I have no clue, but it was for one of the TV channels. I don't know if it was the networks necessarily. What is that? What's that? What's this thing do? I don't know what it does.
Feel my wrath.
Yeah, I should have known that my fire would my new awesome fire power would be, some of the things would be immune to it because they are demons after all. There's a lot of like hellhounds and stuff here though. Speaking of hellhounds, mine is currently sleeping in our bed that way. I don't know what he's doing. He's been very needy. Since we came back from vacation, he's been very, very needy. Really, really missed us. I'm gonna check down this a ways. So, hope you guys are... There's some crap there. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope everything is... I don't know. Good for you. Today is alright. It's an alright day. It's one of those days. You ever have just one of those days where you feel like you're, I don't know. You feel like you're... I don't know the right word for it. I don't know. Like you feel like you can't do anything right. You feel like you're inadequate. You're not good enough, not smart enough. I've had a couple of those lately, and it's been tough. Those types of feelings, those are hard to overcome and hard to
I can wait no longer.
Become more formidable.
Damn. 37. Got some good shit. Yeah, it's been a tough well of darkness. The darkness. I like the sound of that. I don't know, it's just been a tough stretch that I'm in mentally. It just, you know, one thing I struggle with, and I've kind of been open with it on the channel, is I struggle a lot with feelings of, oh Jesus, what the hell? These guys break out of their like hell prison? You know, I struggle a lot with anxiety, with things like that. What is this all about? Is that nothing? Oh, I guess I can go through there without getting out. Is that what's happening? See, those, like I said, those feelings are sometimes really hard to overcome. And lately, I've had a string of days where I've just felt like that. You know, I've kind of just felt. That's my dog in the background. I just felt kind of not necessarily. Oh, Cooper. I guess. Let me deal with my dog here. Okay, buddy. Oh my gosh, come on up. Okay, Cooper. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's just tough. It's tough to get work up the energy to
Cannot deny Kule's brilliance.
tough to work up the energy to do things sometimes, and it's you know, I see a therapist, you know, I do that kind of stuff, try to do that to better myself, and I don't know, despite that, it's just kind of, it's kind of tough, you know, since, I guess the one thing that I've actually struggled with, and it's funny, like Kelly will say this too, she's very, I drive her crazy, I drive her crazy with all manner of things, but since I've actually stopped grad school, you know, I've had a little more free time in my hands. It's great because I get to do. Oh my gosh, there's spiders! I get to do this cool stuff, which I totally love and I enjoy, and I appreciate all the love and support that you guys give us. But it's at the same time, you know, grad school really took up a lot of my time. Oh my gosh, there's a weird demon spider people.
That was just a taste.
I could have helped all men become Nephilim and ushered in a golden age. But my Herodic brothers could not accept
That's
man's
a lot
true
of gold
destiny.
and treasure. Cooper, stop it! Oh my gosh!
Sultan Kule's machine.
Okay, cool. Cooper's hitting all types of buttons. I am so sorry. If anything happened there... sorry.
We will seal the shadow locks with vials of his blood, and we will...
Sorry. I'm trying to, like, backtrack here and go through everything. Holy cow, this is quite the horde. Also, like, crossbow. Got some veiled crystal, ruby, dust. Doom Void? What is that? I don't know what that is either. Oh shit! Things are happening around. What is this all about? What is this about?
That was inspiring.
I know it was inspiring. But yeah, so without having school, it's been kind of a struggle to kind of fill my time, and I guess not necessarily fill my time, but find something. I don't know, maybe fill my time is holy Hannah, that's an amazing crossbow. I would be foolish not to put that on. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're going to do that. Put on this ridiculous crossbow. But fill my time is not the right word. I guess it's more or less finding, making my time like worth my while, or doing something, I don't know, worth my while. Like I have a lot of things on the go, a lot of projects and things like that, and that's all great. And those are challenging things that I completely love to do. Starting the side gig business and doing other things, work and all that kind of stuff. Like those are things that I really like to do. But at the same time, I guess what happens is I feel like even when I'm doing this, which is again something that I love, even when I'm doing this, I feel like I'm not necessarily, my dog is falling. Oh, sorry folks. I feel like I should be doing more, I guess, is really what it comes down to. And allowing myself to allowing myself to do nothing, allowing myself to do this, is difficult. Honestly, it's a really difficult thing. My anxiety, you know, even just before doing this, I was kind of just sitting and thinking and playing the guitar a little bit, but like thinking, oh my gosh, I should be doing more than this. So I should be filling out. I have a couple applications on the go for faculty positions at local schools, like adjunct faculty positions, and I'm like, well, I should be doing that, and that would be worth my time, because right now you're not doing anything with your time, Greg. And then I get it into my head that what I'm doing is I'm either not adequate enough, or what's the point? And you know, it's tough once you get in the mindset that you're not necessarily not worth it or not good enough. It's tough to break that habit. It's tough to break yourself out of that mindset. Damn, something's happening here, though. I'm just gonna walk away from that. Terminus. Do I have to go there? Yeah, I guess I have to. So it's difficult, like I said, to take yourself out of that mindset and break yourself out of that. And to, again, like I said, allow yourself to do stuff. It's funny, my therapist will tell me sometimes, you know, I'll explain to him like the feelings, like these things that I'm going through and the thoughts that are going through my head, and he'll say to me, you know, like, what's the big deal? Like, go home and do nothing. And I would say, like, I can't do that. Like, that's not physically possible for me. Like, I need to be doing something. I need to stimulate my brain in some way, because if I don't stimulate my brain, then I get into my own head. And when I get into my own head, that's when not necessarily dangerous thoughts happen, but that's when I start to kind of cycle and start to overthink things and start to worry about things. And then my anxiety gets worse.
The bookshelves.
So
Wizards will hide their treasures there sometimes.
yeah, we'll search bookshelves. So yeah, so I get it into my head, and I. Damn, that's so powerful. That little Ghost Rider powers. I don't know what this stuff I'm picking up. It's pretty powerful shit, though. It looks. Yeah, so allowing myself to do it, and I'll say too, like, I'll say stuff like,
Bleed, you filth!
lit a bunch of chickens on fire, just like to make that known. So like that's what I do. That's what I do a lot, is I overthink things. I know it's difficult for me to get out of that mindset. So when I overthink things, I think to myself, like even applying, like the whole reason I went back to school was to get my master's, to be an adjunct faculty, to teach in the communications field, to do what I loved and do what I know I'm good at. But even so, you know, filling out applications, I'll think, I have the education, I have the training, I have the years of experience in the field. Even so, I think to myself, but really, are you good enough? And then that's when I start to second guess myself. So it's tough. Like I said, it's tough to get out of that mindset. It's tough to. I'll be honest. I've struggled with that for many years. I've struggled with the. Like I said, not necessarily. I guess not necessarily thoughts of.
Do you want more?
I guess more or less thoughts of like inadequacy or something like that, and it's something that I've always kind of just kind of dealt with on my own terms, and I never really did anything for it. I never really addressed my it's a scythe. I never really addressed my anxiety. I never really. That's not true. I addressed my anxiety once before when I was in actually a freshman in college. And I did see a therapist at that point. But, you know, the thing about therapy, and this is, it's a, I don't smoke, I don't like smoke cigarettes at all, but I almost imagine it's probably the same. Like, it's probably like you really have to want to quit smoking. You know, it's you're addicted to the nicotine, and that's the same thing kind of with anxiety. You're addicted in a sense to that thought process. You're addicted to that behavior pattern that you get yourself into. Anxiety, depression. You're addicted to that. Almost, it's weird to use the word addicted, but you're comfortable. You're comfortable with that feeling. You're comfortable living in that headspace because it's all you know, and you build your world around it. There's a really interesting communication theory actually about that, about how you construct your world around it based on the frames that you set up and things, which is part of the reason why I love communications. But so you get comfortable with it, but you have to want to make a change. You have to want to consciously change your thought process and to try to better yourself. And I wasn't ready at that point. At that point, I was in college. I was like a freshman in college too, and I just wasn't ready to kind of work through my own stuff. Now I am, and now I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with. I wasn't.
Your fear betrays you.
I wasn't ready to talk about this stuff. I wasn't ready to kind of talk about these things, but now I am. Now I'm a lot more comfortable and a lot more, I guess, confident and secure in myself because I've kind of as I
Sweet revenge.
As I kill demons, I was able to face my own personal demons, which are really my own. It's my own internal monologue, which you guys get to hear, unfortunately, right now. Yeah, it's like it's kind of facing yourself, facing what you're afraid of. I'm afraid of my own thoughts sometimes. I'm afraid of like how I process things, and I'm afraid of I like I said, I get things into my head, and what am I? I'm a planner. So I have, you know, in addition to anxiety, I have Crohn's disease, and Crohn's disease is an autoimmune disease that affects a lot of your digestive functions and things like that. So I've lived with that for many, many years, and as a condition of Crohn's, you know, I have to plan things out in advance. Like I have to plan to know if, you know, waking up at roughly the same time every single morning, whether or not it's the weekend, to keep my body in a schedule, to keep my body in sync with itself. That's all stuff. That's all planning. I'm really good at planning for that kind of stuff, because just making sure I'm going the right way. I think I had to go back that way, but I want to check down here. So I'm really good at like planning that stuff, and that's part of my issue with anxiety is planning, over planning, overthinking things, oversimplifying things, thinking that things are happening when they're not really happening, focusing too much on the negative rather than looking at things through a positive lens. All things that I struggle with and have struggled with throughout my life. But the cool thing is that now, because I am, you know, going to therapy and I'm working through this kind of stuff on my own, I'm a little more aware of those things, and I'm more confident in myself to kind of kick myself in the ass and say, man, you shouldn't be thinking that way. You should be thinking a different way about whatever's happening. You should be focused on splendid chest. That's a lot of treasure. As my little bat creature is dealing with stuff. There's like little reaper people all around me. I'm gonna rain down arrows. Oh my gosh. That is just bananas. Mentor staff. Don't need that. Master's ammunition. I don't know what that is, but I will take it. There's diamond. There's crystal. Primal cloth. I don't know what any of this stuff is, but I really don't even need it. I just have so much stuff. I'm even gonna take this stuff. So yeah. I don't even know how I got talking about that stuff, but now you know a little bit more about me. The one thing I will say too is that I highly encourage. One thing I've learned about myself through therapy, and the one thing that I kind of actually like about myself now is that I'm a little more of an open book than I kind of ever have been. I am honestly not afraid to talk to anyone about. Let me back that up. I'm afraid to talk to anyone. But once I get to know someone, or you know, in this venue, talk to you guys, I'm not really afraid to talk about this kind of stuff. I feel like it's a part of human nature. It's part of my human experience, it's part of my journey in this life, is to really kind of learn more about myself and how I can be a better person for me. You know, that's the one thing that's actually been kind of a struggle too, I will say, is working through therapy, is the idea that it's okay. Again, it's okay to oh jeez, what's going on there? That it's okay, the idea that it's okay to be selfish.
For us here if we do not take care.
That it's okay to do things for yourself. I am so sorry, Cooper. I have to adjust my legs. Legs are falling asleep. That it's okay to be selfish. That's okay to like do things for yourself. That's a very, very difficult concept for me, for someone with anxiety, to kind of handle, to think about. You know, you're always judging yourself. You're always looking down upon yourself, or second guessing yourself too, or over planning, or you know, whatever the case may be. So that's kind of been my thing, has been where the hell these guys come from? Oh my gosh, there's more guys. Viral buckle, what the hell? Yeah, so being selfish, that idea that you are your best advocate. Nobody's looking out for you except for you. So how to be selfish, but also be conscientious of others, and how to be direct. How to be direct, but not direct with a purpose that achieves your goal, but that doesn't alienate you from others. Man, damn, it's like a learning process. It is a learning process. I struggle with these things every single day, you know. Work, home life, you know, you have to change a lot of your communication patterns. You have to think I think a lot more about, I don't know, I just think a lot more about my communication and how I can better improve my communication with, whether it's with coworkers, whether it's with Kelly, whether it's with my friends. Like you just become
all agree that the
more aware.
end times are upon us. But do you truly believe that Belial and Asmodan could have engineered these events?
There are no others who would put us in such peril.
Okay. I don't like this guy. Did I ever mention that? I just do not like this guy. This guy, he is just he's a bad dude. He's not a fan. And I think we're helping him in some weird way. Why the hell we're helping him? Take human form again or something like that? Like, what the hell? don't know if I ever mentioned this, but this little area kind of reminds me of Darth Vader's castle in Rogue One. That's what this little area kind of reminds me of, and on wherever that was. Well, I guess that was Mustafar. Any hoozle. So yeah, so that's a little bit more about me and my. Like I said, that's my inner monologue. You guys get to hear it. You are so fortunate to hear my inner monologue. That's the one thing that I will say too. What the hell is that? So one thing that I will say about doing... I'm probably carrying so much crap. I am. Let's drop that. Drop that. Don't want that. Don't need that. Oh wait, no, do we? Yeah, I actually kind of wanted that. To give to our pal. Have a legendary belt. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need this bludgeon. Don't want that. I have cool pants already. All right, that's good enough. That's a cool thing I will say about YouTube. About Twitch, about playing video games and talking to you guys here. The cool thing is that this is all community. You know, we're all in this journey together as humans. Sometimes our journeys take us down different paths. Sometimes our paths cross. Sometimes we have very similar experiences, and you know, that's the one thing that I've been very fortunate to kind of have some really great friends who, you know, kind of gone through some similar things or have I guess not necessarily similar things. Have similar thoughts, feelings, things like that. I mean, even
lies here, waiting to be opened.
yeah, this doesn't look good at all. This does not look good at all. The Realm of the Shadow, cool. But yeah, that's I mean, that's a cool thing about this is, you know, meeting people who genuinely have...
Rodrum did
Alright, what's
all
going on?
this to lock my body away. They must have been
we're trying to find his
very
body?
angry with me.
You betrayed them all.
I'm angry with you, and I don't even really know you.
They were never very imaginative.
Why are we helping this guy? Anyway, as I was saying, that's what's cool about playing video games here on YouTube and Twitch. Just the people that you connect with, the community that you build, the people that you get to actually play games with, sharing it with, you know, sharing this experience with my wife, being able to do this. This is honestly, you know, I will say this to anyone who's interested, who watches Twitch, who watches people play games on YouTube, anything. Just do it. Just try it. We're not in this to like make money. We're not in this to do anything other than to have fun, to share this experience with all of you. We're honestly, this is a part of my therapy. It's to do this. It's to unwind. It's to turn people into chickens and shoot them with the little skull thing. It's to do that with all of you guys. It's I don't know what these things are. They're a little creepy though, aren't they? Like little creepy crawlies. Whoa, the music changed quite a bit. It's kind of freaking me out. Oh, these reapers, and wraiths, and things. Whoa, 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 whoa. He had a spell on me.
Away with you!
It's like a guess I'll keep going this way because everything's happening this way. Yeah, just do it. Seriously, just put yourself out there. That's all you got to do. It's fun. Like I said, you meet some cool people along the way, and
Darkness awaits you.
and if you can do it too with some friends, that's even better. Yeah, it's just good. Good times. Do it. Don't be afraid. That's the most important thing. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and to share, like I said, share experiences with people. It's fun. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is that? Oh, it's this thing. Not necessarily a fan of these shadow things. Shade stalkers. I'm in the realm of the shadow, so should have guessed that there would be shadows. Again, realm of the shadow. Actually, while I'm circling up here, hashtag D3, hashtag quest for 50, we're still on our quest for 50 followers on Twitch and YouTube, so if you're watching this and you don't follow us, either on Twitch, either on YouTube, feel free to like us, feel free to follow us. We appreciate it. It's literally just this. It's literally just me shooting things and raining down arrows on demons and stuff like that. So, yeah. Yeah, just do it. Put yourself out there. Why not? Try things. I've honestly tried more things in the past. I've done more stuff in like the past year than like just putting myself into uncomfortable situations and trying different experiences. Like for example, an open mic night. If you told me a couple years ago, hey man, there's gonna be an open mic night and you're gonna play it on Friday night, I feel like yeah, that's a funny thing for someone to say, because I really don't do that. I'm not necessarily that type of person. I don't like to sing in public and all that kind of stuff, but I do like to create music. It's another one of my hobbies, and you know, one of my friends was like, hey man, there's an open mic night, you should do it. He encouraged me to do it, and I did it, and there's another one this coming Friday, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's like, now that I have that little community of people as well. Holy shit, what the hell are these things? Damn. Yeah, now I have that community to look forward to as well, of these open micers. That's her. It's just neat. It's fun to experience these different things. Again, stuff that I would not have done even a couple of years ago. Would not have done this kind of stuff. Sometimes it just takes like one person to actually push it too. Really what it takes. One person be like, hey, this is going to be a worthwhile thing. My dog is adorable. Oh, I already killed the thing.
Victory, my friend.
Do you want more?
Do you want me? Don't you want me? I want you to want me. Cheap Trick, let me tell you. Got my mind work strokes. Cheap Trick. Let me tell you about Cheap Trick. Little known fact, maybe you already know this, but they actually did the theme song for Colbert when he was on Comedy Central. And they did the that 70s show theme song as well. Not sure if you know that, but now you do. It's ridiculous, random, useless information that you don't need, but that I have in my brain. So, yeah, I have a feeling I need to go down here, but there's still so much to be explored over here. Yeah.
The shadows themselves rise against us.
Yes, they do. They rise against us, and they scare me. But I have this. I shoot a freaking skull, like. Well, that's a dead end, so I guess it, oh no, wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Cool. So I guess we don't go that way. This reminds me of like the upside down version of that Mustafar place that we just were. Right? It's like the creepy, shadowy version of real life in fake life in Diablo. It's weird. It is weird and creepy shit. There's stuff down here. What do we want to do? Alright, let's keep going up this way. Let's see what's up here. It's probably not much, except for this big thing.
Sweet
What
revenge.
the hell? I like how I can just run around and do nothing. Look at that, it's level 38. Literally run around and just do nothing. Because I have the Enchantress and this little bat friend helping me out. Love it. I can just run around this whole damn place. It's my virtual playground. So that's fun. Actually, I wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, because I completely forgot about it for like a second, but I wonder what the score of the ball game is, because the Yankees are playing the Phillies this week, folks. And that is it's a rivalry here in the household, the Geek Cheese household, because Kelly is a Phillies fan and I am a Yankees fan. So I actually haven't even watched many games this year. That is something that kind of got away from me. Baseball season just slowly got away from me. It's just been busy with so many other things. School, business, side gig thing, and yeah, so just yeah. So it's kind of gotten away from me, but all right. So we gotta go down this way. I think this is where we're gonna eventually take care of business. Yeah, that looks like something. Oh, it's the body. We found it.
Trust me, I understand. But we are more alike than that. We have both tasted what it is to be Nephilim. Join with me, and we can become the masters of this world.
I cannot join with someone I cannot trust. Be silent.
Wait, what? Talk to Leah at the terminus? Wait a minute, what? What just happened? Did he teleport? Okay, he just teleported out of there, right? It looked like he teleported into me. It says he's... Let's see what Leah has to say. Alright, lady, what happened?
I have Cool's body.
Then let me begin the ritual. But I'm warning you, Cool. You'd better not cross us.
Oh, a cutscene.
You are surrounded by deceit, young one. I am the least of your concerns. Concentrate, Leah. Soon now. Just a bit longer. Just a moment. Almost. Yes.
You done blowed up?
My blood thunders within me. This fetid air fills my ravaged lungs.
Cool.
I'm alive again.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Don't
You're-
forget your part of the deal, Cool.
You're
Give us
welcome.
the soul
I did all the
stone.
work.
Very well. The bargain stands. Quickly, to my sanctum.
To his sanctum. Yes. Going to cool sanctum. Better be a cool place. This actually makes me wonder, can you start this game as like a female character? For some reason that just popped in my head. Can I be a female character if I start this game? I'm very curious about that. May have to restart this whole damn thing. Stop the whole thing. Go back. Cancel Christmas. Alright, where's cool? Do we have to go through this whole damn thing now? Oh, wait.
Long last, I can complete my life's work. All will tremble at
Squeezing
my
blood from a
power.
stone? Is that your life's work? It's not gonna happen.
What is this? How has this happened? The souls of the dead lords of hell have been absorbed into the stone. Abandon your quest, Nephilim. Your allies seek only to control you. With the power I offer, you and I could rule over all creation.
Ooh, I've heard
You
that
are
once
mad,
before.
Cool. Give me the stone, or I will destroy you.
Yeah, you're dead, bud. You're dead.
Wards have been triggered. It seems my brothers have finally come looking for me. Damn them. I am not ready. Too much of my power is invested in the stone's creation. I must finish it. The future of mankind depends on it.
Well, he was an asshole.
You're fortunate to have Leah as your ally.
I like to think so.
You two make a...
Oh, shit. Okay, good. Wait, that the Enchantress?
5 Lords of Hell now reside
Taking
within the
that?
stone. This was your doing, Adria.
20 years ago, during the darkening of Tristram, Cain told me of Zoltan Kull's profane soulstone.
Wait,
That's why you left me. You went to mark the demon's souls so that they could be drawn into Kull's vessel.
Yes, my daughter. I have sacrificed everything for this.
okay. So what does that mean? Was she a good person? She good? She bad? What's going on there? Talk to Adria in the hidden... Okay, so we're going back to the hidden camp. No, that's the terminus. Alright, well. I guess we, just,
I need to go back.
go back to the hidden camp. And see what's going on. I don't know what's going on. With this, this stuff.
What shall we do after Belial and Asmodan are trapped within the Soulstone?
Then I will shatter
Okay,
it,
so she's not
and
the
the Lords of
Enchantress. Okay.
Hell will be
I was
no
getting
more.
characters confused. Quest complete. Damn, we have so much gold. We have so much gold. And we leveled up, and we have so many other things going on for us. And that's where we're going to stop for today. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support. Again, we are on our, if you can see my mouse up here, we are on the Quest for 50. So, Quest for 50 followers on Facebook and, or Facebook, Jesus. On, we don't have a Facebook. quest for 50 followers on YouTube and Twitch. So feel free, like this video, feel free to follow us. Just love the support and love the hanging out with you guys. It's just so much fun. So thank you for listening to me rambling. Thank you for watching me play Diablo 3. This game is fun as hell. So yeah, be sure to check this out again. We'll have D3 Thursdays, and yeah, and that's about it. So thank you guys so much for the love and support. See you again next time. Bye.